Hey, it's Becky from Patchworkers Plus, my online quilt group where you are invited to sew with me all year long. We've got workshops, block of the months, swaps, sew days, you name it, and friendship. So today I thought I would show you how to transform your kind of ugly, yeah, ugly, maybe a promotional mouse mat that you have for your laptop or your computer or whatever. But we are going to personalize it with super cute fabric. And it takes probably 5 minutes for this project to get done. This is a perfect project for like gifts, either for yourself or for someone else. The first thing you're going to do is gather your supplies. I've got my mouse mat ready to go. I have my fusible, which is cut to size, so it's just larger than the mat. And I have my fabric. So I auditioned a few pieces of fabric. I was going to go with a different one, but it was a little thicker and I'm not sure how the mouse would glide on it. So you do need something that is really, there's no seams in it, lays flat, really nice. And that way your mouse will like rolling on it, because otherwise you'll get bumps and it will become a pain. So the first thing you're going to do is follow your instructions on the fusible, and you are going to fuse that directly to your fabric. Now remember, it's the wrong side of the fabric, not the right side. And when you fuse this, you don't want to get your iron to touch any part of it, so just fuse it really well. Then I'm going to go ahead and trim this down to the fused edge. So I'm just going to get rid of this extra. With that trimmed, this is really actually a super quick process. I'm going to lay my mouse mat straight down on top of it, and then I'm going to trace around it using my pencil around all the sides, so I know exactly where to trim this up. So now that I have this traced, I'm going to take this and use my scissors to trim it. You can use your scissors or your rotary cutter, either will work, but you're going to trim right on that drawn line. All right, now we can go ahead and just lay this back down, make sure everything is good. And I'm going to turn this to the right side up. I'm going to peel my paper off of this so it reveals the fusible. Next step is to place this right side or wrong side down on the right side of the mouse mat. Going to make sure there's nothing underneath here. So you don't want any strings or anything, nothing that will cause a bump or an issue. So just double check everything. We can trim it off again later, but you don't want anything under here that is going to give you an issue. All right, next thing we're going to do is just give this a good press. Don't burn this. You can kind of smell it if it gets really too hot here, but you'll want to make sure that your edges are nice and hot. I can see my words just a little bit through this, but I'm not upset about that, so that works just fine. You will want to let this cool. If you have any fabric that is like it's kind of sneaking out along here, you can take your rotary to it. You can just use your scissors. You can go along and just trim this off just a little bit better, because that will grab and start pulling apart. That's the beauty of this project. You can fuse your fabric if you need. So super simple. But yeah, just give it a good trim. If you have fray check, which mine is somewhere around here, I'll have a link in the description for the fray check. But what you'll want to do is go right along this edge with your fray check to make sure that these little hairs right here aren't going to get caught and pulled. So, you know, you're going to put this in your bag that you travel with your laptop or whatever else, and you just don't want those edges to start fraying. So use fray check on this project to keep those edges really nice and clean. But that's a super simple way to make yourself an updated mouse mat for your laptop or your computer.